It done started without us, child.
This started without us because we weren't ready. Hey, YouTube family. Auntie is here. Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Chocolate Divinity. Latoya Charleston. We got to get the hug in because I'm going to forget.
Come on. That caught us off guard at that, too.
I know. I forgot to recognize the mayor at an event that we had. They said he was going to be late, and I kept looking for him.
Where at?
And then they said he's right here. I said,
Here? Oh.
okay. But I'm ready for you guys.
Yes.
The 65th Annual Grammy Awards. Are you ready for Beyonce?
Come on, yes, we are.
February 5th, 65th Annual Grammy Awards, and Beyonce has 9 nominations for Renaissance, followed by Kendrick Lamar, 8 for Big Steppers, Adele, 7 for 30.
Okay.
Right now, Beyonce is the most decorated female artist in Grammy history.
Child, and well deserved.
Mary J. Blige is up for Good Morning Gorgeous.
Come on, Mary.
Lizzo for Special, About Damn Time. Bad Bunny, Harry Styles. Record of the Year, Break My Soul, About Damn Time. Adele, Easy. Money Long, Best New Artist.
Love her.
They're saying it's going to be a rematch of 2017 when it was Beyonce with Lemonade and Adele with her album. And Adele swept.
Yes, she did.
Will Adele sweep again or will Beyonce
I feel like they're going to give it to Beyonce.
reign as queen? Now, on a local note, Adam Blackstone, Trenton, Philly, he's nominated with Jasmine Sullivan, Mary J. Blige, Anderson .Paak for Here With Me. Jamie Foxx, Viola Davis, Questlove, they're all nominated for Grammys.
Wow.
This is in the spoken word part.
Okay.
We're going to be there on Grammy night,
They want us
February the
there.
5th.
They tired of us not watching now.
Y'all,
They said, y'all get in here and watch the whole
The
program.
65th Annual Grammy Awards. As soon as I find out who's hosting, who's performing, we're going to let you know. But do you think Beyonce will perform?
Yes, absolutely. With the tour about to pop off next summer, she'll be performing.
Yeah, she'll be performing. Today is the day Michelle Obama, The Light We Carry.
Yes.
The book is out. She's gracing the cover of People magazine, and she's doing tour stops, but she's talking about her life now, and what we go through as women. Oprah Winfrey sitting down with Abbott Elementary and West Philadelphia star Quinta Brunson.
I love that.
Yes, me
Come on,
too.
Quinta.
November 26th on OWN. Quinta is amazing.
Yes, she is.
And when you look at everything that's happening with Abbott Elementary, and she is deserving, and she is one talented lady.
Yes, she is. I wonder if she feels as though she's made it. I would love, when you interview her, ask her that, because we know what's coming. It's coming.
I was supposed to interview her before the pandemic. This is how long this has been going on. And,
She'll be back.
And we still trying.
We gonna get her in
I'm
here.
trying real hard.
We're going to get in.
Because she knows who I am.
She knows exactly who I am. You know, the people live down the street, in West Philly.
Y'all, her parents. And it's like, no, Quinta, we have to meet, Quinta.
Come on. Ain't she come home for the holidays?
She is. I'm about to show up at the house.
I know.
She should be liking stuff I do, retweeting stuff. Yes. No. Quinta knows who Auntie is.
Quinta, come on up to iHeart Philly and see Auntie.
Yes. Wendy Williams, out of rehab, but not speaking to her son.
Well, that money issue.
The money issue. The money. A lot of money went missing. And now they're saying she has cut off her son. I hope they can mend, but it's always difficult with money. Deion Cole hosting the Soul Train Awards, November 27th on BET.
Okay.
His new special started streaming. Charlene's Boy on Netflix.
Oh, come on.
Now speaking of Soul Train,
drama.
Escape don't get along.
They can't get along for more than 5 minutes, I swear.
Candy, Tiny,
Latasha,
and who the other girl?
Latasha's sister. I'm sorry.
I know.
Her name evades us.
Well, Latasha showed up in gold, and all the other ladies showed up in white.
And what she say? She didn't get the memo.
She didn't get the memo. They don't get along. Don't look forward to her. I don't think they like Latasha's husband.
I think that has a lot to do.
I think it has a lot to do with it.
That's her own personal manager, right?
Yes, he's her personal manager. They didn't like the tour promoter. The other girls was like,
Mm-hmm.
But Candy and Latasha have never gotten along.
They sure haven't.
Mm-mm.
It's sad. But whatever. I guess it is what it is. But they be trying. But we clearly see who's the trouble one.
But they're getting the Lady of Soul Awards.
Okay.
You weren't here yesterday.
Okay.
Mars Day and the Time are also being honored.
Come on.
The Soul Train Awards.
Okay.
And I was saying, Mars Day's lace front is way better than his girlfriend's. And his girlfriend is about 25 years younger. I'm about that wig life now, so I'm like really observant.
Morris, hook her up.
No, he gotta look good.
Well, hook the girlfriend up. We need her lace front to match.
Yeah, but they're going to be honored on the Soul Train Awards. Yesterday, Takeoff from the Migos, following his tragic death, to find out he didn't leave a will. His parents are fighting, and now there's some girl in Florida claiming she's pregnant.
You know what, gone. Had a DNA. Let's hurry up and finish this discussion, because you know it's about to be the fight. We don't need no added stress.
Jay Leno, I mentioned that he got injured in a fire. It was a gasoline fire. He suffered third-degree burns, his face, his hands, and he's had to get skin grafts. Now, Jay is up here telling people, I'll be back a couple of weeks. No, you won't, Jay.
Jay, just have a seat.
Jay,
that's
get
that
well.
Worker spirit in him, though. You
I
know,
know
he's always booked and busy, so it's probably going to be hard. He wants to come back in a few weeks. Sat down and heal.
Skin grafts, that's a very serious burn. Len Goodman is retiring from Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, bye, Uncle Len.
I know he cranky. I know he don't like grinding or twerking or... I love. Who is that, Chris? What?
Come on in.
Now we're taping. Now, unless you want to be on camera.
Look, I don't want none of that smoke.
You don't want the smoke. Len Goodman is 78 years old.
Ooh, you know
he said,
"You know they sick of him."
He wants to spend time with his family and his children.
Good.
And his much younger wife.
No. Girl, you got a wife with a boutique, because you ain't got to do nothing with that man being your husband.
He's 78, but Len Goodman is retiring from Dancing with the Stars. Okay. Dave Chappelle, over the weekend, he gave the greatest monologue. Go find it.
Come on.
It was good. It was 15 minutes long.
Amazing.
He was hosting on Saturday Night Live, and I really love when he said, you're not going to be out here making us want to hate somebody because y'all hate them.
Come on. Stop.
We're not doing that.
Ain't nobody no sheep no more.
Well, Dave Chappelle did one in the rehearsal. It was totally different from what happened when he went on stage. So he's on stage, right? What is he doing? What is he saying?
Come on,
he switched it up.
The banana in the tailpipe.
This is why Dave Chappelle is Dave Chappelle. He's up there with the Pryor's, the Carlins, the greats who make you think. And he is his own man.
You know what makes me, now what sticks out, because I did watch that part, the monologue, and I was noticing the guys in the band, the background, and at first their faces were with it, but then they were like, wait, and I said, it's probably because now they were there for the original, so they probably were like, well, what the, hold on now, we're going on script.
Where did these jokes come from?
Because you know, with sound checks, they run through that prior too, so... I loved it.
Yeah, I did too. Ciara is gracing the cover of Women's Health magazine.
Love her.
She talks about Future.
Mm.
During the relationship, they have a son who's 8.
Yes.
She said his cheating taught her she had to learn to love herself.
Come on. Look how you get the self-love together. And God says, here go your man, girl.
Yeah. I mean, now she's with Russell Wilson. You know, big family. She gave him 3 kids.
Child,
yeah.
I'm going to pop him out, too. I got to be a good man.
She just. Now, the Broncos ain't playing so good, but that's for something else.
That's all right.
That's all right. That's
okay.
But she opens up about Future for the first time.
Why she about to go write some diss song? You are such trash, Future.
Yeah, he is. He's going to respond like the biatch he
is. Come on, Jackson. Stop it.
I just learned that terminology. But yeah, he's going to respond. But you have to know when someone is constantly cheating on you, They're either going to make a baby, give you an STD.
Come on.
Hopefully it's not the STD that you just can't get rid of.
Exactly.
It's not good for your self-esteem.
No.
Love yourself first.
Yep. Come on, but we all go through this. She probably was attracted to the bad boys.
Yeah,
we all
go through it.
But she learned and leveled up.
Yes.
It's the ones that didn't. Y'all still messing with.
Y'all still messing with. They've been cheating on you for 50,000 years.
You come in the house, he got his feet up on your coffee table.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? Kick him out.
Chris Redd from Saturday Night Live has got to get surgery. When he got hit in the face with them brass knuckles, there's some bones that were broken. He's got to get surgery.
Sure there were.
I don't know who hit him, but he up there messing with Kenan Thompson's wife, and they still married.
Mess with another man's wife and find out. F around and find out.
Nene Leakes, her boyfriend, who's married.
What is going on?
His wife sued Nene. You're a homewrecker. You wrecked my home.
He took my man from me.
He's divorcing her. He's divorcing his wife. So it looks like Nene have another husband.
I guess Portia hooked her girl up, huh?
She must have.
We'll see how the story ends overall, though, because how you get them is how you lose them.
Exactly.
Come on now.
Madonna wants 50 Cent to stop bullying her.
Madonna, stop looking like a clown out here on these digital streets. You look crazy.
She was looking at a dog bull.
Looking stupid. And swear she can twerk them that fake ass. Girl, stop. Looking like two marbles, just hard as shit. I'm sorry.
Y'all know how I feel about legends. Walk like a legend. Embrace who you are. But this foolishness, but 50, stop, because she about to pull the card on you. So just stop. Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
That's what 50 do. One day he gonna get his wake up call too. He just ain't meet the right opponent yet. But it's coming. I don't know if Madge gonna be the one bad, because Madge out here clowning herself too much.
She's clowning, but she's going on social media. 50, stop bullying me.
Believe it, yeah. Please stop the bully-ish.
Trevor Noah. So what do you do after you leave The Daily Show?
What we got?
He's going on tour.
Okay, Trevor.
It's a 40-city tour, and he's got a new Netflix special coming out on the 22nd.
Okay.
I wish you would.
Well, he black. You got some American black up in your Trevor.
There is a certain, you gotta move your neck.
I wish you would. What'd you say? Yeah, okay.
Okay. That's streaming. And Shaquille O'Neal. HBO has a docuseries on his incredible 19-year basketball career, from the Heat to the Lakers, the Kobe. It's 4-part. November 23rd, it starts streaming. I already know what I'm doing for the holidays.
Yes, all the shows, all the documentaries.
Documentary. I'm going to come back to y'all like full of knowledge.
Yeah.
Like when Moses came down with them damn tablets. And I'm going to wait. I'm going to be like this. This is how I'm going to return to y'all.
Not you the Moses of entertainment with the scribes.
And I'm just going to have even more curls, scoops, foolishness.
Let my people go.
Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel.
Why are you like this?
I don't know. And I'll be like, God, I don't want to be petty. But see, I'm petty for a reason.
Because you got to keep us. Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to keep the people entertained.
Yeah, somebody got to do it. My Black Panther nails, they're going away.
Oh, but we love them. And they'll be back. Black Panther 3.
Black Panther 3, because there will be a 3. But it's time for me to return to the mommy conservative hands. But Black Panther is going away. I got to get the mommy conservative nails back, because the holidays is coming.
Yes.
Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. Auntie reads the comments.
Yes.
We hope you brought a little joy into your day.
Oh.
And give us a thumbs up if you liked the video. Latoya Charleston, this is Chocolate Divinity. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. Hey, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. Before I forget, because sometimes I just want to get into everything. Let's start out with a hug. It's not cute, not knowing, so come on. A lot of people need hugs after that bruising election for some. How about waking up today and not hearing that one darn political ad? They were annoying They were just too much. And with the money that they put into these political races, imagine all the people that could have been helped with that money. And the only people who benefit are media companies because they're just raking it in. But it felt good to wake up and not hear that. There were some interesting scenarios. The Georgia runoff, Herschel Walker, Raphael Warnock. Can't believe it that people are voting for Herschel Walker. It's like, really? I think the Republicans picked some wrong candidates. Just because you put up another black guy against Raphael Warnock doesn't mean it's going to be a success. Their runoff is December the 6th. I know one person who ain't really happy. I know I'm going to get silly later during the thing, but we're going to talk about politics for a minute. And I know because my mama said it. She said, girl, you don't want to talk about politics because people just get mad. Well, Trump is mad. It wasn't the red wave that he thought. And I think only a couple of his people that he backed won. Here where I live in Pennsylvania, when you think about, all right, Lorraine is in here. Lorraine, are you giving us breaking news because I'm taping?
No, but there's a
guy. There's a guy.
Fisher from the president of the Jamaican Pennsylvania Association.
I know who he is. Yeah, if you could just leave that.
Yeah.
Because I can't interrupt my taping.
I am so sorry.
Yes,
Okay.
This Lorraine Ballard Moral, our public affairs.
Hello.
She says, oh, come here.
Hello.
Yes. So thank you. I will call him.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Getting to Trump, a lot of the candidates that he backed or endorsed did not win. He did have a couple of wins there, but there was a Trump factor in this. Where I live in Pennsylvania, I'm going back. I live in Pennsylvania, Philly. Dr. Oz lost. He ain't from here. He ain't from Pennsylvania. That's another one. Y'all backed the wrong candidate. He spent millions of his own money only to lose. Trump up there, he wants to make a big announcement next week. He wants to run again. I think that made people even more angry and say, we're going to show you again. You're not getting back in this office. I think there was a Trump factor. I think people who said, we don't want to go back to that. Ron DeSantis, who's the governor of Florida, won big. He's the future of the Republican Party. He's a younger version of Trump, and I think he comes with less, maybe, scandal with the family. He's the future. And when the Republican Party wisens up and frees themselves of the Trump hold, they'll see it as well. Not really good for black women, with Stacey Abrams losing the governorship of Georgia. That woman worked so hard. Val Demings losing a Senate race in Florida. And Karen Bass, we still don't know what at this moment. Maybe by the time that this post, still don't know what's going on with her in the LA mayor's race. It makes you wonder. I've been watching all of these pundits and talk, and what is it? Black women just did not do well. There was a young man in Maryland who did well. He's the new governor. And I'm going to tell you something. 2024 is going to be here in the blink of an eye. What will it mean for Kamala Harris if she decides she wants to run for president? But a lot of surprising moves last night, and how the political landscape will be over the course of the next couple of years. Actress Jennifer Aniston, we know her from Friends. She's 53 years old. Rachel on Friends, the hair and everything. She was married to Brad Pitt. Then she was married to Justin, I forgot his last name, but she had two really good looking men. She's always been hounded. Why you ain't pregnant? Why you ain't have a baby? Why can't you keep a man? She opens up in the new edition of Allure magazine in a way that she never has. And she doesn't owe anybody an explanation. But she talks about her journey with IVF. It's expensive. It could be painful. And a lot of women undergo it because they want to have a child. But so many women do it. And it's not a success. constantly hounded by the paparazzi and the press, and she speaks out how painful it is. I don't think a lot of people realize that women in their 30s who are not married yet, not kids yet, they go through a lot. And some women can't. Fibroids, other medical things, or it just doesn't happen. And some women clearly they don't want to be married or have kids, but many do, and it's very painful when you're in your 30s and you go to that family function and the first thing they say is, "When you having a baby? You ain't married yet." I'm telling you, it used to happen to me all of the time, and I think, and I say this often, I said I wasted a good part of my 30s constantly like, I want to be a mom, I want to be a mom. It finally happened when I was 38 years old. Then I turned 39. I was one of them late mommies. But it happened, but I just think of the time and the energy that I wasted because I wanted to be a mom, and it became this obsession, and you feel like less than if you're a woman who wants kids. If you don't want kids, you ain't going through that. But some woman is looking at this right now saying, I know. And there's just this pressure that's not fair. Well, Jennifer Aniston opened up about it because she was blamed Brad Pitt left here because she wouldn't have no kids and the other man. And I was surprised because she doesn't owe anybody an explanation. But it is very painful for women when they go through that. $4 million. Drake, 21 Savage, that fake Vogue cover, they're being sued for $4 million. It was for their latest project, Her Loss, which is topping the hip-hop charts, but they were sued for $4 million. Rihanna, Savage X Fenty, that lingerie line, it is streaming now on Amazon Prime. Shirley Ralph, Taraji P. Henson, Johnny Depp just got his own little thing. She's got a lot of people in this fashion show, and you can actually buy the fashions that you see, but it is streaming now. Today is the big day on Amazon. Another big thing that's streaming today is The Crown. It's on Netflix. It's all about the British family, the royal family. And right now we're at the Prince Charles, Diana, Camilla years. I've always been fascinated, but being that I just know this whole story and just watch it play out in real life, to see it come to be. The Crown, I'm telling you, it's just very addictive. I don't know why I have a fascination with the royal family, but this is interesting, and I'm sure they don't want all of this hashed up. Charles, who is now the king, cheating on Diana with Camilla, who is now the queen. They went somewhere in York, and someone was throwing eggs at them and got arrested. I was like, they were looking like, was that an egg that went by my head? But I'm sure they don't want this piece of history rehashed again. But it is. The Crown is streaming on Netflix. Bad news on Brittany Griner, the WNBA star who is in a Russian jail, has been moved to a penal colony where they make you do manual labor. She has a 9-year sentence. They claim she was smuggling drugs. She said she wasn't. It was a little vapor thing. It was an accident. Brittany Griner being used as a political pawn, and now she's being moved to manual labor. Mario Van Peebles, he's coming out with a new Western, and he has a lot of surprising cast members, from Whoopi Goldberg, Cedric the Entertainer, Edward James Olmos, Outlaw. As soon as I find out where it is, because they are wrapping up filming, I'm going to let you know which outlet is going to show it. Pat Houston is talking. Whitney Houston's sister-in-law, who now is in charge of everything. The whole Whitney Houston estate. One time it was worth $14 million. She has made it grow to over $50 million. She's speaking now because the Whitney Houston biopic, I Want to Dance with Somebody, is coming out next month, December 21st. Pat Houston, when asked, why this movie? Because this movie, it ain't really going to show none of the bad stuff. She says she's tired of people always bringing up the drugs and the marriage of Bobby Brown. She wants people to remember the greatness of this woman's voice. But at the end of Whitney Houston's life, she was surrounded by people who couldn't watch her, didn't care. She drowned in a bathtub. And then almost 3 years later, her daughter died the same way. And now Pat is there, and she's in charge of it all. In addition to this movie, there's the Whitney Houston perfume. There's the Whitney Houston makeup collection. You see, in death, there's more money to be made in death than if that person is alive. But doesn't it make you think, if only she had had people who cared about her? If only. Would Whitney still be alive? Would Bobby Chris still be alive? But the movie comes out next month. Debbie Allen is getting into the talk show game with a show called Hello. She's done the interviews. I guess they got to shop it to whatever streaming service or network. But she's got Shonda Rhimes, who she works with. Well, she used to work with through Grey's Anatomy. Felicia Rashad, her sister, Tyler Perry, Whoopi Goldberg, Stevie Wonder. Deep conversation, and it's called Hello. And Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I'm not going to say, I already know who new Black Panther is, because I just kind of figured it out. But a lot of people, I ain't talking about the critics, people who are just going to screenings and they just spilling it all. You might have to mute Black Panther if you don't want to know. The movie seems incredible. I told you guys, watch out for Angela Bassett. She is stunning, amazing. Angela Bassett, Ryan Coogler, Letitia Wright, gracing the cover of Variety magazine. In some theaters, it's opening tomorrow. A lot of people, like myself, buying advance tickets, but Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever is here. We wait a long time. I hear the tribute to Chadwick is amazing. People said, that they cried, but really just got into it. Can't wait to see this movie. I'm like super hyped. People say, what are you doing this weekend? I'm like, I got my tickets for Black Panther. Now I have tens of thousands of other things, housework and stuff, but I'm like, I'm going to see Black Panther this weekend. I hope that it's good, and so glad for Ryan Coogler and the cast, and cannot wait to see this movie. I know there was a lot, and I wasn't as silly as I normally am, because I really wanted to touch on the politics, and I wanted to talk about with Jennifer Aniston and the whole baby thing, because women are held under different standards, and not making an excuse, but I know how I was in my 30s before I became a mom. It could be time consuming, and I look back now and I'm thinking, wow, Patty, you really wasted a lot of years doing that. But there were just things, sometimes things are led, and I want to talk, because I know most people are like, when you going to go back to being silly? Well, can't be silly every day, because yesterday me and Toy was real silly. But today I just wanted to get some things off my chest, things to talk about, and that's why I asked you to leave a comment. For newcomers, we can agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree. We don't do no name callings. Leave a comment. I do read and respond to the comments. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the video, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a minute of anything that we're doing here. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture, and today we kind of touched on it all. Have a good one, and thanks for joining me.